Hey, what's up, Muchmusic? This is Kiga from Kuruza, and you're watching Mimi at the Booth. Wow.
Kuruza, we're about to get crazy! Kiga, take him there, baby!
So you have started a collective, it's called Kuruza. What does Kuruza mean in your own words?
The actual definition, it means the act of doing something that makes you happy. I created it with my friends so that we can create a company where, as creative, we can like explore all our creative ideas. So there's Hangaëlle and Minzi with me.
What's one classic you think everyone should know? Like just one classic track?
It's a genre from Ivory Coast that's called party-goers. And I think that like they all know like party-goers that comes from Ivory Coast.
Okay.
That like everybody knows.
Yeah.
But I wish they knew like songs like a song called Seka Seka, which I really like a lot, but sometimes I don't really want to play it because I'm like, oh, Toronto people don't know.
You don't know. You introduce them though. You just like get them, you warm them up to it a little bit.
So I'll try to play it a little bit more. But there's like a song called DJ Tasman that's like blowing up on TikTok now.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Like, wow. So now I can play that.
Yeah, and people will know it.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up, what did you want to be?
I think like I always wanted to be like a businessman. But I remember when I was a kid, like when people used to ask me like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would say a pilot.
Yeah, oh, that's dope.
Because I just like, I just want to live outside of this world because I think reality is a prison. But I think like, I remember when I was watching Hate Me Now by Nas and Puff Daddy.
You can hate me now, but it won't stop now.
I wanted to be like Puff Daddy. Like I wanted to be like a music executive. That's all. That's still the goal. And the reason why I do the party is like to build the community so that like I can build my record label after.
Okay, so this is just like the first step and you're taking steps toward there.
Yeah.
When did you go from just practicing and playing around to your first gig?
My first gig was an accident. So at school at Glendon, because that's where I went to school.
Yeah.
The African Student Association was doing like a party.
Yeah.
And they knew I loved music. They were like, yo, you want a DJ? And I was like, why not, you know?
Yeah,
so
why not?
I played and then like everybody was just jumping, like the table was shaking and I was, oh wow, I can probably do it.
What was that feeling like?
It feels good, but I think like, you know, I keep chasing that high.
Okay, you never had something like that again?
No,
or that kind of feeling?
The first hit is always, you know?
It's always the best one.
Yeah.
How do you keep an ear out for what people are listening to, what new music to play? Like how do you go about looking for new songs?
There's no secret, you have to go out.
Yeah? Like just out to different like events or you looking online and seeing what's on the charts?
Yeah, you gotta go on social media, see what like people are liking.
Do you have any DJs or producers that you look up to, one in the city or one internationally or both? Like
my favorite DJ is Nino Brown.
Oh yeah, she's crazy. Like I saw her just doing, I don't know any of the technical terms, but just mixing stuff on the spot. I don't know what that's called, but the way she was doing it, I was like, wow, like she's really going at it, and it was so impressive to me to see her.
Internationally, there's so many. The one that I really look up to and like feel like the whole world knows him is DJ Snake.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm a French boy at heart sometimes.
Yeah.
He just like does like everything I want to do, like either it's producing, making hits, going on tour, and just like being himself.
Right.
I think like, yeah, that's definitely somebody I look up to.
So you'd like to do like big festivals?
Yeah. He's definitely the blueprint in terms of like what type of DJ I want to become. Yeah.
Right. Is there anything that you bring with you to a set that's kind of like a good luck charm?
I don't think like, I don't have like a lucky charm or something, but most people, they will know me as like the guy that wears like soccer jerseys.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I
really?
always wear like
super into soccer.
Yeah, like that's my first religion.
Yeah. Who's your team?
I love Real Madrid.
Have there been any sacrifices you've made for this path that you've chosen?
I think when you're just so passionate about something, like the sacrifice that you have is just like not crushing your dreams, you know, because it's really tough to like be like, it's really easy to be like, oh, you know, society asked me to like go get a job and just like go to school or do all that and I'll be fine, you know, but just understanding and believing, being firm and assertive about your vision and saying that it's gonna work.
Right.
it's just super hard. So like, not outgrowing, but like disconnecting with like people
Right.
that you actually love, whether it's your family, your friends, and that hurts. And I
Right.
think that like that's like the biggest sacrifice, because it's like be willing to like lose everything you have just to make your dream come true.
I wanted to ask you about a few like common DJ pet peeves, and I want you to rate them from 1 to 10 how much it annoys you.
Yeah,
Okay, so the first one is song requests.
I'll put like I'll say 2. I don't.
That's a 2? You don't mind? You don't mind if someone requests a
Yeah,
song?
'cause sometimes they give you good ideas.
Really? I find a lot of DJs don't mess with people asking them to play songs.
No, I'm used to ignoring people, so I'm okay with that.
The DJ booth becomes a coat check. Someone's like, oh, can you hold my coat for me, man? Coat check's packed.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Drinks by the booth.
Yeah, I hate that. That's a 10.
That's a 10 out of 10. Charging the phone by the booth.
As long as you do it yourself, then
Yeah.
that's fine.
So what rating would that be?
I would say like a 2, I guess.
2? Okay, you're not bothered. You're like unfazed. Crowding the booth, so just a lot of people around you, dancing.
I love that.
Love that.
10. Cause
Okay.
trouble.
So it'd be a 0, so it doesn't bother you at all.
No, at Kuruza
Okay.
we have like everybody in the booth, and like they just unplug the stuff and we just go back.
Okay.
And it's just, I think like this chaos is what I love.
Has anyone ever asked to take over your set?
Yeah, it happens, especially when you're just starting.
Does that bother you at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like that's disrespectful. Ooh, 10.
10. Okay. 3 words to describe the vibe of your party. Like if someone's gonna go to Kuruza, what are 3 words you would use to describe it?
It would simply be joy, but also like community, because I feel like everybody that goes there feels like, you know, they belong somewhere. They're around like-minded people.
Right.
So I would say community, euphoria, joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.